So, hey everyone, it is Osabroni here to explain the Crusades and the Deus vult meme that's been around. Also, this is a pike that I made with my stepdad, and we got our flagon that my grandpa made for me way back in 2010. So, trying to see where to place this. Well, anyway, I also thought that I should just put on some armor since every video should be different, even though I said originally wouldn't wear any armor. But hey. There was one other crusade that I neglected to say in the second video I made, which was the Avignon Crusade, which was against Cathars who worshipped the Manichaean religion, which was dualism. It's in many other Eastern religions, but because they're and one of the reasons why that war happened is because the traders from the Far East, say like Afghanistan or even Greece, still as it was under Byzantine control, was influenced by the dualistic faith, and it was mostly spreading in southern France and a little bit in northern Spain. And so the papacy, or the church, the Roman Catholic Church that was in Rome, declared war on them because they would not submit to the Catholic Church because of their dualistic religion that was being spread through Eastern traders and probably even some pagans. And then I just like to clear up the second video too. When saying that the Crusaders actually believed what they believed and going on to the Holy Land, Deus vult. What I mean by that is because they weren't fighting for gold, they weren't fighting for silver. I mean, sure, but the Middle East, as we know it, even to back then, wasn't really filled with riches, wasn't really filled with a land that you could really farm with. Maybe in Northern Africa. Well, that's pretty much it. Maybe farther east you went to maybe Iran, which was still Persia at this time. Iran and Iraq. Maybe there were some silver or something. But as far as I'm concerned, there was nothing of worth during the Crusades, other than say, oh, Jerusalem. Jerusalem is the most important thing to a crusader. But I just wanted to clear that up. There was no real reward in trying to take over the area, even though some school teachers would like to tell you that, oh, the Crusaders fought for prestige, which they got, but they came back home poor, and only a few of them came back home rich. They only came back home rich because they got prestige, they got respect for going off to fighting the Holy Land. Not everyone got this, but it's something that happened. There were many crusades. There were about, say, maybe 6 or 5, which comes to the light area, where the Poles help out the Polish kingdom, Polish Commonwealth, helps out the Habsburg Empire, or the Habsburg Kingdom, as Austria did not have its seats in the Holy Roman Empire just yet. But that was pretty much the last crusade. That's why I'm showing off the pike and the breastplate armor, even though they didn't really wear anything like this. But many people made up the Crusades. You got the English, the French, of course, the various German states, Italians, and a whole bunch of other guys. Just trying to think what I want to say. Oh, and there's also this notion that the Middle East was peaceful, but during the time when the Crusaders invaded it, which is not true. It has always been warlike. One of the examples of this is because the Byzantines and the Persians were fighting each other, and then you also had the conflict with the Muslims taking over North Africa, Sicily, Spain. That's what the Moors and whatnot, after they've been converted to Islam. And then you have the wars in Persia with the Arabs, converting that place to Islam and whatnot. But there have been wars going on since millennium there. You got the Bronze Ages, and then of course you got the Romans and the Persians. Previously, where the Romans were pagans and not Christians. This was before Constantine's time. And even before then, you had the Peloponnesian Wars and the war between Greece and Sparta, where the various Greek states were invading the Persian Empire, which covered Anatolia, which is today Turkey. Obviously, Persia itself, North Africa, and somewhere in between Arabia and Africa, which is more or less around Egypt kind of area. But that's it for part 3. I would make a part 4, but I've been considering this to be the end. So if I change my mind, there will be a part 4 and then maybe a part 5 to finish it off. Alright, thank you guys. This has been Austin Bruni, and Wale.